Here is my picture for today. It's a picture of Jacob's ladder, and I'll put the verses on the video of the story of Jacob from the beginning. But the part of the story I'm actually going to read today is from Genesis 32. Listen to this. Jacob was all alone in the camp, and a man came and wrestled with him until the dawn began to break. When the man saw that he would not win the match, he touched Jacob's hip and wrenched it out of its socket. Then the man said, "Let me go, for the dawn is breaking." But Jacob said, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." "What is your name?" replied the man. He replied, "Jacob." "Your name will no longer be Jacob," the man told him. "From now on you will be called Israel, because you have fought with God and with men and have won." "Please tell me your name," Jacob said. "Why do you want to know my name?" the man replied. Then he blessed Jacob there. The reason I've chosen that story in the line leading up to Jesus is because it's where we first hear that name, Israel. And we know that the tribes of Israel will play a prominent part in the story of God throughout the Old Testament. But also because, as my Lenten thought, I think to myself of Jacob wrestling with God, of saying that I'm not going to let you go until you bless me. And my Lenten thought for today is this: when was the last time you wrestled with God? The last time decisions were heavy on your heart and you're speaking to God, challenging God, when you don't understand what he's doing, when you don't understand where you're going maybe, or when you just want God to show you something. Do you wrestle? Do you plead? Do you stay in prayer until God sets you free? It's a biblical image. Sometimes I think we're too polite with God. He knows what's on our heart. He knows when we're frustrated. He knows when our questions are keeping us awake at night. He knows when we're anxious. He knows when our heads are so full of voices that we don't know which way to turn. And sometimes I think he's waiting for us to go to him, to shout at him, to wrestle with him, to demand answers. Now, I can't promise you that you'll get them instantaneously, but I know that when we're wrestling, when we're struggling with him, when we're having our Gethsemane experience as Jesus did, God acknowledges it. God will provide an answer. It may not be the answer we're looking for, and it may simply be wait. But there is something about Lent that maybe should cause us to ask the questions about the path our life is on, about seeking clearer visions for the future, about speaking to God honestly and saying, where are we going? So my Lenten thought for today is, ask yourself those questions. Is there something that maybe you should be wrestling with God about in prayer? Going deeper with God in a journey until you get the answer? Enjoy your wrestling match if you need to. Be ready to follow when God finally gives you the answer. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.